Hey guys, what's good? It's Ray. Happy 2020. This should be the first video of the new year. So roughly 3 or 4 days ago, I uploaded a video of all my Nintendo Switch games and how much I've played each one of them. And there was one request in the comment section that asked me to do it for the other platforms. So what I am going to do is the PS4 platform, because unfortunately with Xbox One, I don't buy physical copies. All I have is a Game Pass, which I occasionally play. So I guess the only video I can make is the PS4 version. So without further said, let's get started. Alright, let's start with these games first. So in the last video, I think I made things a little too complicated regarding which games should go where. So for this video, for simpler understanding, it's going to go from 0%, 0 to 25%, 25 to 50%, 50 to 75%, and 75 to 100%. And I do want to note that 100%ing the game doesn't necessarily mean, getting every single collectible or finishing every single outpost. It simply means, from my understanding, that 100%ing the game just means that, I've played the game, I've finished the story, I've finished an adequate amount of the side quests, and I've really experienced most of what the game has to offer for me. So that's my definition for 100%ing the game. And yeah, let's get started. First game, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Well, Ghost Recon I played a fair amount. It's an online game, but I played it pretty much completely by myself. Again, I'm not a huge fan of online games, so I would say I played around 25%-ish. Final Fantasy 15. Okay, this game I absolutely loved. I'm not a long-time fan of the series. This is actually, I think, the first finished Final Fantasy game for me. But I'm really looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And yeah, I did finish this game. It was like 60 hours long or something. It was really long. Well, Extinction. This one I have not opened, so. Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, I do want to admit I'm not a huge fan of like 2D fighters games, no matter what they are. I bought this game pretty much purely because it's Dragon Ball. And I would say I played it a fair amount. I played for maybe 10-15 hours, and according to my understanding, I think I ran 50% of this game, so that'll go in the middle. Digimon World Next Order. So this game I was really excited about when I picked it up because, well, it's Digimon. It's one of my favorite IPs, but in actual execution, I feel like the game could have used a bit of work. It's a little confusing in some of its executions, but I still played this quite a lot. I think I've 75% of this game. I've played this game quite a lot, though it's not the best game. This, actually I've not touched because, well, I played Hacker's Memory on my Switch. So I guess technically this goes here. DMC5, I would say I'm very close to finishing the game. I do not think I finished it, so it will go here in the 75%. Prey, a horror game. I don't know why I bought it. I think it was a bundle with some other game. It's a horror game. I don't play horror games, so. Nier Automata. Now, this is a game that conceptually I really adore, but in actual execution, its battle mechanism and its camera movement, I guess, I'm not really used to. So I ended up only playing this for like 7-8 hours. I think I gave it 3 or 4 tries, and I was like, nah, this is not for me. So this is one of those games with a really high Metacritic rating that I personally did not really like. So yeah. Mega Man 11. Okay, you go in the middle. Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, I did say in my top 10 PS4 games for 2019 video that this is the best game I can't recommend because of how complicated the story is. I played it for over 50%. I think I reached the 9th, well, the Caribbean one. I just started that one. So I would have finished like 60-70% of the main story, but the story of this game is really complicating. It is very, very hard to get a hang of. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. Do I need to say anything? It's God of War, and it's amazing in every single way. Of course I finished it. I played New Game Plus as well. Next, we have a few more games. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, excluding the multiplayer, because we all play COD for the multiplayer, I think this is COD from 3-4 years ago. It was actually pretty enjoyable to play with a friend, the campaign in 2-player mode. So I actually finished this game, surprisingly. It is the most recent COD game where I finished the campaign. COD World War II, I think this came right after this one. I only played like 2 missions off the campaign. I just couldn't continue. Borderlands 3. Now, I did say I really love this game. I would say I around 75% of this game. Very decent game, especially when you play with more than one player. Assassin's Creed Chronicles. Now, I think for a period of time I was collecting Assassin's Creed games, which is why I have this one. I've actually never played it, evident from the fact it's sealed, so there we go. Assassin's Creed Unity. No, I have not played this one either. I think I picked these two up on eBay as like a bundle pack or something. A Way Out. Now, very special. This deserves a special mention because it's a 2-player only game. It's a pretty short game, it's a mid-budget title, but it was quite a bit of fun. Finished it. Okay, this is my biggest black horse, and I guess at least top 3 of my favorite games on the PS4 for the year 2018. Detroit Become Human. It is such an excellent game in its storytelling, in its plot, in the idea and concept it is trying to convey, and the multi-ending of every single level just makes you want to revisit it and, you know, break your moral at certain points and try different endings. Really recommend it. Probably my top 5 PS4 games of all time. Finished it twice. Death Stranding, played it for a bit, like 10 hours. So I think I've like 25% of this game. It is way too long. It's insane. Days Gone. Control. Call of Duty Infinity Warfare. This is actually a pre-owned copy. This is definitely a gift from someone then. I don't really buy pre-owned games. Infinite War. I don't think I've ever played this. Okay, so far not so good. So far there's a much larger portion of PS4 games I have not played. Gears 8. Now, I played this game a little bit. I wouldn't say I played it a lot, but I played it 6-7 hours-ish on the PS4. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure how much in terms of progression that is. But for a JRPG, 6 to 7 hours, I'm guessing that's like 25%. Watch Dogs 2. It's sealed, so. Wolfenstein Youngblood. I think this was a gift. I don't think I've ever opened this because I know, in fact, it's like a online only thing and it's just not my thing. Uncharted, The Lost Legacy. Also a gift, I'm pretty sure. I have not played it. What is this? It's only $4. This is definitely a gift. I can't even see the name of this game. Torment Tides of... what? Torment Tides of... Numenera? I don't know. Never touched it. Final Fantasy XIV Online Stormblood. I think this was a gift as well. That's a lot of gifts. Why don't people give me Switch games? I love that console more. People give me a lot of PS4 games. Tomb Raider. I don't know why I have the Croft Edition. I did buy this myself, but I didn't ever find time to play it. This pile is quickly piling up. Sekiro. Probably, I did put this as number 1 actually. This is my favorite game on the PS4 for 2019, so. Red Dead Redemption 2 barely fits in the middle, but yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot from a rational perspective, but I wasn't ever addicted to this game at any point. So yeah. Lastly, our special editions. Tom Clancy The Division 2, Washington DC edition. Is this even a special edition? Anyways, I am pretty sure I do remember this is a present, so never touched it. Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, I played this like a fair amount, but I eventually lost interest because over the years the Assassin's Creed formula has been the same, and exactly the same case with Odyssey. Except I played Odyssey like less because I feel like every year I'm playing the same game under different settings over and over and over and over again. A little like Pokemon. So I don't know why I kept with Pokemon and lost interest to Assassin's Creed. Far Cry New Dawn and Far Cry 5. Both games I finished. I liked one over the other and I've made it clear. That one is Far Cry New Dawn. Alright, that's all my PS4 games. Let's count them up. Okay, before I count them up, I just realized for some of the games that I have been playing recently, I keep them in the living room instead of on my shelves. So I have 6 more games to display here. And the first one is NBA 2K20. I talk about this game in like every second video I make. I'm super addicted to it, so there we go. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I've actually recently been trying to finish this game. I haven't yet, but I feel like I've progressed a fair amount in this game. So, over here. Persona 5. Do I need to say anything? I think earlier on my YouTube channel I made a video about 5 games you can play for 100 plus hours. This game was on there. I played this game for like 120 hours. And this year, when Persona 5 Royal comes out, I'm going to play it for like another 100 hours. My life sucks. Vampire, finished it. Just Cause 4. I actually didn't really finish this one because I felt like it was too similar to Just Cause 3. So eventually I lost interest for it. Lastly, my favorite game on the PS4, Marvel's Spider-Man. I mean, the game in itself is not a 10 out of 10 game. It's like a 9.5 out of 10 game. But that Spider-Man nostalgia, or my love for Spider-Man, or my love for Marvel in general, kind of boosted this game from like a 9.5 out of 10 to like an 11 or 12 out of 10. So there you go. There. Wow, the PS4 distribution is a lot more interesting compared to the Switch one. Okay, so if I didn't miscount, there should be 44 games here, which is pretty surprising. I would have thought I have more PS4 games than Nintendo Switch games because, well, I've had my PS4 for longer. I've had it for like 5 years and my Switch for like 3 years. But no, it turns out I love my Switch way too much. And the distribution of the PS4 games are a bit more interesting. So you guys know the numbers, it's up there. I personally lost count. So give me a second, I'll count up the numbers and we will at the end talk about this distribution. Alright, so after a brief count up, there's 13 games that I've never played on my PS4 and 13 games I've finished, close to 100% on my PS4. So this distribution mainly comes from that earlier in the years, like back when I was in high school, when it comes to birthday and stuff, and they're giving out presents, you know, we don't really know what to give other people, so we tend to just give video games or whatever their interest is. So out of this column, if I counted correctly, out of 13 games I'd never played on my PS4, at least half of them would be gifts from other people. And yes, I know it's kind of a bad thing to do to not play gifts other people give you, but yeah, I just never had the opportunity to play some of these games. Whereas these games are all games I pretty much really adored and are really addictive to me. So I guess in terms of distribution, it's a lot more extreme. So yeah. Anyways, same topic as the Switch video. What do you guys think about this phenomenon, I guess, of like collectors buying a lot of games that they don't play? Do you think that's the right thing to do because they're spending their money where they want? Or do you think, you know, it's wasting money and it's a little excessive in some's opinion, including me? So yeah, let's talk in the comment section down below. Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah, and yes, this person, I'll put him up here or down here depending on the space, has won the giveaway for the free copy of Super Mario Odyssey. Congratulations, please keep following the channel and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!